Well, hello everyone, Seth Campbell here. Welcome back to Segway Plays Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. The last episode, as painful as it was for you to watch, was more painful for me to record because I failed miserably at sneaking around the Forsaken Fortress. But the good news is, we have reached a higher level of the fortress and our sword is right there. And this totally innocent looking threshold is just ours to walk right over. Uh-oh. Okay. Lot to talk about here. First, get the sword. You got back the hero's sword you dropped. Now you're in business. Take care not to drop it again. Okay, the next thing I want to mention as we fight this green bokoblin. I really love the mini-boss music in this game, which is what you're hearing now. Unlike previous games like, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, etc., where the mid-boss theme tends to be a lot of diminished chords, very eerie melody, this song has like a more melodic, upbeat feel to it, and also vaguely sort of Celtic rhythm, and as an Irish Scotsman, I personally like that quite a lot. Now, my phone is ringing. This is not a good time. Looks like a telemarketer anyway. Okay. Now, the green bokoblin, unlike the blue ones, has a shield. So now sword and shield were even. Now, as you notice with Orca, that, when you are L-targeting an enemy, sometimes the A button will start glowing on the button display, and that will lead you to do a more powerful attack. In this case, we made the bokoblin drop his weapon, and we can still pick the weapons up, and his sword looks a lot more fearsome than ours. So, it's worth picking up and fighting with it. And then we don't need it anymore. Now, another thing that we didn't really get a chance to notice is that much like with most of the other battle themes in this game, when we strike with the sword dictates what sound we hear, and the sort of orchestral hits time up with the music, which again, I just love. But anyway, more pressing business. This is the room that our sister is being held captive in, if the seagulls are any indication. And there she is. Couldn't be that easy. Well, that could have gone better. Link. Link. Wake up, Link. Pull yourself together, Link. Well, have you come to your senses yet? You are surprisingly dull-witted. Did I startle you? I suppose that is only natural. As wide as the world is, I am the only boat upon it who can speak the words of men. I am the king of red lions. Do not fear, I am not your enemy. Link, I have been watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue your sister. I understand how your desire to protect your sister could give you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything. But such a bold attempt was foolhardy. I suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands that monstrous bird. His name is Ganon. He who obtained the power of the gods attempted to cover the land in darkness and was ultimately sealed away by the very power he hoped to command. He is the very same Ganon, the Emperor of the Dark Realm the ancient legends speak of. I do not know why the seal of the gods has failed, but now that Ganon has returned, the world is once again being threatened by his evil magic. Tell me, Link, do you still wish to save your sister from him? And will you do anything to save her? I see. In that case, I shall guide you as we go forward, advising you on what you should do and where you must go. Ganon cannot be defeated by human hands, let alone by what little strength you possess. Gee, thanks. The key to defeating Ganon is locked away in a great power that you can wield only after much toil and hardship. Do you understand? In that case, we depart to the Great Sea. Ah, but I am getting ahead of myself. This is actually a bit embarrassing for me to admit, but although I am indeed a boat that possesses the power of speech, I possess no sail. And a boat with no sail can sail no seas. I have brought you far to the east of the dark gaze of the Forsaken Fortress. On this island is a town of merchants who deal in a wide variety of goods. If you search hard enough, surely you can find one who will sell you a sail. I am sorry to ask this of you, but without a sail I will be useless to you. This island of merchants is home to many valuable goods. While the sail must come first, do not feel limited to buying only it. Once you have it, feel free to stock up on anything else you think you may need. But remember, there is no time to play. Come back here immediately as soon as your errands are done. And so, we have arrived at Windfall Island. Getting a little ahead of myself as well. Windfall Island, much like Outset, is a lovely little hub of people. And we must find a sail. But like many hub worlds or areas... Oh no.
Oh, if you please, young boy there, please help me. Please listen to my tale of woe.
Okay.
Oh, my sweet, sweet daughter, my only daughter, poor Maggie. She was captured by a bunch of villains and taken to the Forsaken Fortress. What on earth could those scoundrels want with her? Are they just roaming around looking for young maidens? Are they just evil creatures who delight in mischief? Oh, crud. Having a kidnapped daughter doesn't get you a single rupee, you know. Please save my poor daughter. I beg of you. Here I stand, begging. I hope you'll give those scoundrels in the Forsaken Fortress a good scare. They'll pay for what they've done. Oh yes, pay.
Yeah. So there's that guy. But yes, as I was saying, Windfall Island, like many towns, if you will, in Zelda games, particularly, again, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, etc., the games that are more exploratory as opposed to linear, like, say, Four Swords Adventures, there are a lot of little side quests that you can do. And I'm going to do some of them while we're here. Because we're here, and it'll save us a little bit of time later. First things first, though, we need to find a sail. Hey, you, on the bench who watches boats. People from all over the world seem to gather here on Windfall Island, all hoping to become successful merchants. I suppose you could say that this is the island where people and money come together. But you know what? Money is important, sure, but don't you think people need to open their hearts a little more than their wallets? I've been kicking around this crazy world for a long time, and I've learned to stop and sniff the flowers along the way. Wise words, but no sail. How about Mr. Poirot over here?
My story is a strange one. I came across cursed seas from a land far away. A land where the blizzards blow violently. Heading for this town called Windfall. But dear me, as I traveled, a terrible storm descended and tore my ship to bits. Yet mysteriously, only that escaped without as much as a mark on it. From the looks of you, I would say that you are a traveler as well. Oh yes, indeed. Could you not purchase that from me? It is my one and only heirloom from home. The people of this town do not seem the least bit interested in that, despite the fact that it would help them travel the dangerous seas about their town. Please, I beg of you, I wish to open a business here in this town, so I'm in desperate need of finances. How does 80 rupees sound?
Well, it sounds useful. I'll buy it.
Yes, thank you very much indeed. I have received precisely 80 rupees for it. I can use these funds to finance my new business. Oh, dear me, what a happy day. Very well, young mister. As I promised, please, take that.
I was trying to do a Hercule Poirot voice, because, short man with big mustache from foreign country. I was thinking, I was trying to do the David Suchet voice. If any of you are fans of Hercule Poirot, or of course a character created by Agatha Christie, and watch David Suchet, look up how he describes coming up with the voice. It's really fascinating. But anyway, very fortunately, though this man did not specify it, we indeed did just purchase a boat's sail. Set it to Y, Z, or X, then use it while on your boat to sail across the sea. Press A to put it away.
Yes, you have made a good purchase today, my young master. And you have saved my life and business as well. Treasure it dearly. It is the finest sail in the world. Treat it as such.
That ended up coming out more French stereotype than I intended it to. I was trying to do the Hercule Poirot, but didn't really work. Anyway, we have a sail now. And that is what we came here for, so theoretically we could leave now. But there are a lot of people around. These obnoxious children, for example, who won't leave us alone.
This town is our turf, the turf of the world-famous killer bees. Don't mess with us. Yeah, buzz.
Very well. No, I didn't want to do that. I was trying to talk to this lady.
Well, what do you think about my outfit? You don't see clothes like this often, do you? Aren't they so cute? A friend of mine who lives on Outset Island sent this outfit to me. She's an amazing girl. She can put jars on her head and walk around like it's nothing at all. You have to see it to believe it.
We know her. We're from there. These children don't leave you alone. This building here would appear to be the local schoolhouse. It's a less than flattering drawing of the teacher there. Let's see what this says. Words of joy. Breathe deep and read it out loud and read it loud and proud. Joy is hidden in all the places of the world. You must widen your eyes and search for it. The first joy you find earns you a present. With 20, you become a joy steward. With 40, you'll have the look of a hero. Aren't all of these things joyous? Me, you, we'll all be full of joy. Okay. Here's a globe, which would at least indicate that the world of the Great Sea is in fact spherical. And then these appear to be drawings, again, not the greatest drawings, but drawings of those kids outside. Now, let's talk to this lady. Welcome to Mrs. Marie's School of Joy. Is that Marie or Marl? I can't tell from here. I think it is Marl. I don't think I've ever seen your face around here before, my young scholar. Are you a new pupil? No. No, I'm not. Let's see. There's this guy, Mario. Really? Hey there, boy. Did you happen to see the post box down near the docks? Well, just so you know, if you want to send someone a letter, just set it to X, to Y, Z, or X, and use that button to put it in the post box. It's just that easy. Before long, the Rito postman will come and deliver it to whomever you've sent it to. He's a hard-working fellow, I tell you. Well, it seems our mailman has this island on his route as well. Let's check out this sturdy-looking building here. And this bored-looking gentleman. Hey, welcome. It's 10 rupees per game for kids. You want to play or what? Nah. No? Whatever. Come back soon. Or not. Yeah, this guy is not terribly enthusiastic about his job. Or buttoning his shirt all the way, apparently. I have never noticed the greenish-yellow chest hair before, and that is very disturbing. Tell you what. I am going to call this episode here, and in the next episode we'll continue to explore Windfall Island, and we will play this very bored man's game. Board game. Get it? Haha. Anybody? Alright, never mind. I'll see you then.